Dear friends, often we judge the environment and we say, this ground is the problem. I don't like it here. I hate this place. Nothing grows here. It is not fertile. It destroyed my life. But the problem is not always in the ground. The real issue is that we have not been buried in it. To escape the trembling of miscreants and the gaze of the devouring bird, we have not entered its depth. We stayed on the periphery, complaining about the hardness of the soil, without ever allowing ourselves to sink into its mystery. We all need soil, environments that hold, nurture, and transform us. Families, religions, cultures, traditions, institutions. Each is a sacred womb where life can take root and bear fruit. When families break or scatter, the problem is not the idea of family, but that our understanding of it has not been buried deep. It remains fragile and surface level, easily uprooted. When religion becomes a source of terror or hatred, it is not faith that is corrupt, but that believers have not taken only the surface, rituals, symbols, and power, and have not buried themselves in its depth, where compassion and divine love dwell. When marriages collapse, it is not the institution that fails, but the refusal to be buried in its mystery, its depth of commitment, sacrifice, and mutual understanding. A marriage rooted in depth thrives. A marriage on the surface is trampled by ego. Priests and religious who fall into scandal are not proof of priesthood's failure. Shallow vocation is vulnerable. But when buried in prayer, discipline, and self-surrender, the soil becomes rich, hidden, and fruitful. The tragedy of our age is not the soil, but our fear of being buried. We cling to surface light, applause, and comfort. Yet life begins not above, but beneath, in silence, commitment, and the hidden depth where grace germinates. The secret of true life is this: what refuses to be buried cannot be born. Burial is not a defeat, it is the beginning of transformation.